Hello everyone, and welcome back to STW Sports, and today I'm going to be going over my Premier League Team of the Week from December the 11th until December the 13th. Of course, there's a Premier League match day midweek this week for the first time this season, so I'll also be doing a Premier League Team of the Week on that as well on Friday. But yes, going with the usual 4-3-3 formation, goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez. I mean, there was a tough one for goalkeeper this week. There were some good goalkeeping performances. Nick Pope had a good game for Burnley against Arsenal. But the one that stood out for me was definitely Martinez against Wolves. Difficult place to go, Wolves. Villa, of course, got doubled by Wolves last season. So this is always going to be a difficult game. But to be fair to Martinez, he stood tall in goal. And to be fair, none of the saves he made were absolutely outstanding, but he did enough. I also, big shout out to Vicente Guaita, who made 2 or 3 incredible saves against Spurs, but he was at fault for the goal, so I can't really put him in Team of the Week for that reason. Even though he made 2 or 3 amazing saves, he was at fault for Harry Kane's goal a lot. But yeah, I mean, Martinez, though, had a solid game all round. He's been a massive upgrade on the previous goalkeepers Villa have had, there's no doubt about that. And he is having a good season in goal for them, and yeah, I mean, fair play to him here. He had put in a great performance as Villa picked up a vital 1-0 win away at Wolves. Right back, James Justin. To be fair to James Justin, he has done well this season when he's filled in. I mean, Justin was getting regular starts last season, of course, due to the injury to Ricardo. Ricardo's still not returned, but full credit to Justin. When he's played this season, he's been doing really well. And I think that, you know, even against Brighton at the weekend, he was putting in some really good crosses. He got an assist for Vardy. All round, I do really think James Justin is a good standing right back. I mean, is he good enough to start every game? It's very debatable, but no, he's done well this season when he's played, to be fair to me. He's been makeshift as well, right back, left back, wing back. He's played a lot of positions and fair play to him. Another good performance here against Brighton as Leicester picked up a 3-0 win. Centre-back, Michael Keane. Yes, Everton got back to winning ways, after a 1-0 win against Chelsea. Michael Keane was excellent at the back, I thought, for Everton. I mean, since he's moved to Everton from Burnley, I've never really think Michael Keane's lived up to what a lot of people expected, but this was one of the performances which do remind you how good of a centre-back he can be on his day. He was brilliant. I mean, Everton won 1-0, and Keane just all game was calm at the back. He did really well. Everything that came his way he dealt with. I thought he was excellent. And Chelsea have been on really good form as well. Everton really did well to stifle them. A very good 1-0 win for Carlo Ancelotti's men. Centre-back, James Tarkowski. Ironically, the man who replaced him at Burnley, James Tarkowski, is also in my team. Yes, Arsenal did not offer a lot going forward, but Tarkowski, though, did have a very good game. I'm a big fan of James Tarkowski, always have been for Burnley. And this was another game here where he just did really well. Him and Ben Mee have got a really good partnership. Yes, Burnley have struggled so far this season, but overall, I think he did really well in this game. And I think that, you know, Burnley were, they were pretty much valued for their 1-0 win after Xhaka's red card. And yeah, I mean, fair play to Tarkowski. Really good, solid performance from him. And yeah, vital win for Burnley, their first away win of the season. Left back, Aaron Cresswell. Yeah, Aaron Cresswell did have a very good game. To be fair to him, West Ham beat Leeds 2-1, come from behind, and Cresswell got the assist for Ogbonna's goal as well. In fact, yeah, he got the assist for Ogbonna's goal, yeah. Very good performance from Cresswell. Again, a player who, you know, a few years ago, Cresswell was a very good left-back. I mean, I'm a really big fan. He hasn't quite hit the heights in the last couple of years, but he's still a good player, though, and he's proven that here. A good performance again from him. And yeah, they picked up a great 2-1 win away at Leeds. West Ham, they're having a very good season at the moment. A good big performance from Cresswell. Centre defensive midfield, Declan Rice. Yep, sticking with West Ham now. Declan Rice, what a performance this was from him. I mean, Declan Rice had a landmark performance as well on Friday night, but it wasn't only that, of course. It was mainly the battle of him and Kelvin Phillips, of course, because they're the two players looking to get in England's holding midfield role. Declan Rice certainly won that battle on Friday night. Declan Rice was exceptional in the middle of the park. And to be fair, Rice was a player who last season, I was struggling to understand the hype around him a lot. I was struggling to say, what does he actually do in the midfield? But to be fair to him, this season, though, he scored for England. He's been brilliant for West Ham, a good West Ham team. I think you've got to give him a lot of credit. He is living up now, I think, to what the player everyone thinks he is. He was exceptional. West Ham got the win. Yeah, as I've already mentioned. But yeah, brilliant. Centre midfield, Gylfi Sigurdsson. It was really hard to pick a centre midfielder this week. And Gylfi Sigurdsson, technically, he's usually a number 10, but he did play centre mid against Everton. Against Chelsea, for Everton. Yeah, I'm going to say Sigurdsson is he scored the penalty, and all round he had a pretty good game, Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson these days is often a player who, underwhelms a lot of the time, let's be honest. He does underwhelm a lot. Yeah, I'm going to say Sigurdsson as a centre midfielder. It's the only choice I can really think of this week. He didn't set the world alight, but he did score the winning goal, and even though it was a penalty, and he did have a pretty good game. So I'm going to go with Sigurdsson. Centre attacking midfield, James Maddison. Yeah, I don't think Maddison's been at his best this season. I do think Jack Grealish has really overtaken him now as what should I say, like the guy for England that everyone's talking about in that position. But Maddison was back to his best against Brighton. Brilliant performance from him. Yeah, they just completely dominated the game, Maddison. He scored a very good goal as well. Scored 2 in the game, actually. All round, brilliant performance from Maddison. I thought he was brilliant. His best performance of the season by some way. His only other highlight really was that great goal he got against Man City earlier on in the season. But no, full credit to him. Brilliant performance. Right wing, Bobby Cordova-Reid. Yes, Fulham got a very good draw against Liverpool. It's debatable whether Reid played wing back or right winger. I'm going to say he played right winger because he did get up the pitch a lot of the game. He scored a good goal in this game and all round worked his socks off. I'm going to say he deserves a place team of the week. Good result for Fulham. Yes, they didn't get the win. 2,000 fans did return, but that's going to be short-lived because London are now going into Tier 3. Left wing, Richarlison. Again, there was not much competition at all for left wing this week. I mean, usually Heung-min Son's taking this, or Zaha at the moment, but none of them performed at the weekend. I'm going to have to go with Richarlison, even though I don't think he set the world alight. I'm going to have to go with him because he did work hard against Chelsea, to be fair to him, and he did put in a mighty shift. He's not been at his best this season, Richarlison, but he put in a great shift in this game and probably was one of the best players in the park. So I'm going to give it to Richarlison. And striker, Jamie Vardy. Again, I don't really think Vardy set the world alight, but he did enough, though, I think, this week. He scored a goal at the end of the day against Brighton, and he did his usual Jamie Vardy things. I mean, you can't fault Jamie Vardy at times. Great player, having another good season, already into double figures for the season. This guy just keeps getting better and better. Another good performance here. And yeah, good win for Leicester. Moving on now to goal of the week. I've gone James Maddison versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Yeah, very good goal this one. Really unstoppable strike. Yeah, brilliant. I can't really say another one this week. Flop team of the week. Of course, I'm going to have to go with Arsenal. You can't not. I mean, Burnley at home, with all due respect to Burnley. Arsenal, I mean, yes, Arsenal went down to 10 men, but as much as Arsenal's form is at the moment, they play Southampton tomorrow evening, I just don't see them getting anything out of that game. And that is really sad to say, but I don't even see Arsenal getting anything against Southampton. But whatever's going on, is Mikel Arteta out of his depth? Or, there's no excuse in this form to be this far down the league at the moment. Really poor. And manager of the week, I've gone for David Moyes. David Moyes for me, he had brilliant management against Leeds, I thought. They went 1-0 down early on, of course, and to be fair to Moyes, he didn't necessarily do anything to change it in the second half or anything. They were already 1-1 at half time, but all round, I've just been giving Moyes credit for the job he's doing in general. I think this is the best David Moyes we've seen at West Ham current since Everton days. I think that he's tactically getting it right. He's using his players to the best of their ability. I think full credit deserves to go to Moyes at the moment. He's doing really well. And West Ham are currently, I think they're 6th in the table at the moment, ended the weekend there anyway, so massive amount of credit to him at the moment. But yeah, that is a wrap on my Premier League team of the week. Of course, there's a midweek Premier League this week, which I'm very excited for. Kicking off tonight, 6 PM, Wolves face Chelsea at Molineux. Very good game that should be. But yes, interested to see how this goes. Thank you very much for listening, everyone. See you soon. Please like, share, subscribe, by the way. See you soon. Thank you.